Hey, good morning, all of you beautiful souls. I wanted to do a video today on the power of action. And I feel like this is something that in the multi-trillion dollar booming self-help industry, health and wellness industry, including, all of the spirituality and success and all of these self-help gurus that just appear around every corner. When I first started my journey 8 years ago, before I self-improved through 30 jobs and really sharpened all of my talents and traveled around the world and met amazing beautiful souls all around the world, over 1 million people from all different parts of the world and all different walks of life. There was only 4 self-help gurus, but this was now nowadays, all of these self-help gurus, and I'm not condescending or criticizing, you know, but it's not healthy, and it's not good with this paradigm, or this belief, this false belief that you can just manifest without taking action. You can just achieve your goals without actually doing anything. And I know a lot of you are like, that's very, very far-fetched. And of course it doesn't work like that. Well, I wanted to make this video not just to reinforce the idea and to explain to where people can actually understand, not just know or, have an opinion. I want them to actually understand the facts of how this works. And a lot of you understand or know about the law of attraction, right? Whatever energy you put out, you're going to attract, right? Because everything's vibrating. You're vibrating on a frequency, I'm vibrating on a frequency. Well, that's very basic, right? The law of attraction. Well, there's another law of the universe that's called the law of inspired action. And I talk about it in my book of life. And Brandon, who came out from New York to film the Bridging Cultures documentary down here in Mexico with me, had read my book. That's how I met Brandon, was through my book. And the law of inspired action states that you have to take action. And I want to use this story real quick just to kind of get a lot of you guys thinking. Okay, excuse me. The idea of talking to somebody on a device and being able to communicate with just a device was very far-fetched about 20, 30 years ago. And the brilliant thing that we now have is that we are able to do it with a cell phone. But this was once in somebody's imagination. And your imagination is is a part of your spiritual mind. It's one of your spiritual faculties. Your spiritual mind is not physical. It cannot be coded by computer coding. And our imagination, right? Your imagination allows you to go into the future and then bring it back into the present moment. Now, it's your action that allows you to then manifest the present moment. And one thing, though, is that it's a balance. There's a balance in everything. And one example I use in my book was a while back while doing Lyft, right? Sitting in a parking lot and just focusing my vibration or my energy to such a high state of being, and then the goal or what I wanted to manifest at the same time, bringing them together, allowed me to manifest a miracle. I was doing Lyft at the time. And Lyft or Uber, when you're by an airport, you have to wait in line to go give an airport ride for Uber or Lyft, because there's so many other drivers that want to, pick somebody up at the airport who's also working for Uber and Lyft like you. So you have to wait in line. Now, how long that ride's going to be that the person from the airport's requesting you to drive them can be completely random. It could be 10 minutes, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 30 minutes, it could be an hour. But as a driver, you want a very long ride, because it means, you're going to get paid more. and you have a better chance to get to know somebody and talk to somebody, make somebody's day more, brighter. And so your chances of getting a 30 or 45-minute ride are already, 10, 15%. Now, there's a chance too, though, that there's not enough drivers or that Lyft is going to offer a bonus. Now, the chances of that happening right when you're getting your 45-minute request while you're waiting in line are 1 in maybe a couple billion. And then I didn't just at the time want a 45-minute ride while I was waiting in line and the bonus. I wanted a 50% bonus. So I would focus my energy, right? Where focus goes, energy flows. So I would focus my energy towards gratitude, the gratitude of just being alive, and I would focus on all the trees and life around me, raise my vibration, and then I would bring in the other thing I wanted, which was the ride. And guess what happened? It happened. My ride came. But if I did not get into that car and drive to the parking lot, then guess what? It would never have happened. There was a level of action that was required. And you cannot instantly manifest. If you cannot instantly manifest unless if you are giving and taking action. And we have so many brilliant ideas and dreams and visions of either products or either films or books or ideas all around the world. Brilliant things, because we have so many creativity is in all of our spiritual DNA. It's who we are. We were born as creators. But people don't have the action. It takes the action. And don't ever let somebody mislead you to believing that you can just instantly manifest just sitting down or just staying inside your house all day. It will not work like that. And if you are advanced enough, which I don't have time to go into, to where you do instantly manifest something without taking the action, it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous because you are now taking from life without actually giving in many senses. And the law of action, when you actually take the action, like I said earlier, it's a balance. How much time are you going to spend meditating and practicing, the law of attraction and manifesting, and how much time are you going to spend actually taking action, right? It's like a balance. It's like the yin and the yang. Well, you get to a point where I'm at in my life now, where I want to invite a lot of you to really question and think about is you decide what you're going to put on your Instagram. You decide what you're going to put on your Facebook. You decide what kind of music you're going to listen to. I only listen to happy, uplifting music all day. I'm very, 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 very hardcore about the lyrics. Every single word and lyric in my music, I'm very picky about. I don't have a personal Facebook account. I have the Seiluke Facebook account, which we're still waiting for Facebook to open back up to where we can post to all 48,000 followers around the world. I have an Instagram that I use, but I use Instagram. I don't let Instagram use me. And by that I mean you can actually choose positive, uplifting posts. Just block out all of the other things. And your vibration during the day will automatically be at a high level. Give yourself some more self-love, some more self-acceptance, some more self-respect every single day. And you will be more and more rooted and more secure in who you are. You will have such thick skin, and then you have all of the music, positive, uplifting music playing. Be very picky about who you let into your circle. We've all heard that the 5 or 10 people that you spend the most time around is going to reflect in your income. It's not about the income. It's going to be your happiness, your standards. Get this, your subconscious mind will absorb the words of the people you're spending the most time around, or you will start using the same words that they use. And if you are self-aware, a lot of you already know this. Choose people that are strong on the inside, right? They're not crying all day about this or that. They're actually strong and fixing their problems, focused on the solutions, finding the answers, taking action towards the solution. They're grateful, tons of gratitude for life. They're joyful, happy people. You get to choose. Find those people. And the more you lift your vibration through repetition, and the more you build and grow and discover life in yourself, the more amazing people you will attract. And you won't, and all of your visions and your goals will just manifest faster and faster and faster. You won't have to sit down on your yoga mat and for hours or half an hour every day, sit there and try to raise your vibration and manifest your goal on your yoga mat. It'll just happen simultaneously during the day while you're taking action. And I don't want to run off and get off track, but make sure you're taking care of your health. Health is number one. And the more you take care of your health, the more great you're going to feel. Right? Be very mindful of what you're eating, what you're cooking, when you're going to sleep. All of it. Be health is number one, and then everything else will flow in your life. Including how quick you manifest things, how high your vibration goes. You do all of these things, and while taking action, your goals will just come. And speaking of goals, I wanted to end this video real quick. On an update with Proto. Proto, for those who don't know, I know we're getting a handful of new subscribers every day, real subscribers. I wanted to update on Proto, because Proto is the next big thing for the YouTube channel. Facebook, we already got 48,000 followers. The documentary has 100,000 views from people all around the world. Real views. You have to say real views nowadays, unfortunately. And the next goal for the Facebook page, honestly, after Facebook lifts our appeal, is to go to the Middle East, go to Iraq or Afghanistan most likely, and do a documentary in the Middle East. But that'll be next year. I don't really care for many more followers on Facebook. It's not about that. Now, as far as YouTube goes, we've already made 320 subliminals. A lot of them have, a handful of them have, 200-300 likes. After just, the first couple months or first year. Some of them are really starting to take off. And I like to use likes on YouTube as your conversion rate as an honest measurement. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people buy likes, so I also like to use comments. And the comments, let's not go into the likes. The comments have been amazing. We've had a lot of diseases cured and health issues fixed. Even some fun ones, people swimming faster, playing the cello better. The list goes on. I want to take the YouTube channel to the next level. Because, making 320 subliminal affirmations over this last year has helped a lot of people. And we still have, 5, 8, sometimes 10, 15 subscribers a day coming in. But I want to take the YouTube channel to the next level, to where the old YouTube channel is obsolete. And by that I want to make our subliminal AI. And I have finally, after much time, I have found a computer programmer that is worthy of your time and worthy of my time. I've found the computer programmers. In my spare time, I have been writing over 300 and something affirmations. And the list's going to go up and up and up. I'm going to combine these unique affirmations with work with the computer programmers that are brilliant people, and we're going to make Proto. There's going to be over a millions and millions and millions and millions, endless outcomes, beautiful, powerful affirmations, and so much more. I cannot wait. I don't have a deadline. I'm going to start working with the computer programmers at the end of this month. I would say at least 2 to 3 weeks for them to develop Proto. And that's them working full time on the project. It would be a beautiful, beautiful, divine blessing if we could start off next year with Proto. But we will see. I love all of you. Have a beautiful day. Take action, and decide to what reality and what supporting ecosystem you're going to have around you. Your environment is not just your bedroom. Your environment is your music, your cell phone, social media, people around you during the day. Build a beautiful ecosystem and take tons of action. Just like this is the law of inspired action. Be inspired. Do what you love. Do what your heart calls you to do. That's why I always say you are a 400 trillion to 1 miracle. Love yourself, your true self on the inside, and you will have all of the inspiration you need. Procrastination will no longer exist because you are acting through the pure and true vibration of love. I love all of you. I appreciate all of the support.